So first and foremost, thank you to everyone that joined us today. I think that as a board, we're really looking at the future of the work that we're doing, particularly in probation. This is one of our biggest responsibilities, having overseeing looking for the next probation director here at the Board of Supervisors. And so I wanted to say thank you to my colleagues and for the opportunity to co-lead with Supervisor Lawson Reamer the actual subcommittee process for our next Chief Probation Officer. And we're really excited about the search process. We understand that we want to make sure that this is a process that's community-based, that we are doing this work with our justice partners to provide those in probation with the necessary resources and support that they may need to be successful. So I know that we will be sharing the timeline with most folks, but I think most of you know we started the process back in January. The recruitment for the Chief Probation Officer started January 14th. It will close March 7th. During this time, Supervisor Lawson Reamer and myself have worked together, and we have sent out invitations to stakeholders, not only to join us today, but also for community members to join us as part of a screening panel. And I'm happy to say the majority of those invited have already, and I'm going to share who those names are, just because I think it's important for transparency. But most of these folks have already confirmed that they are going to be joining us as part of this process. The application process for the human resources will actually close on March 7th. The week of March 15th, Human Resources will send applications and materials to all the qualified applicants, to the community stakeholder screening panel. We are going to be doing it on Zoom because we want to make sure that we're COVID safe. But the process will include the following folks. It's Genevieve Jones-Wright, who's the president of the Earl B. Jillian Bar Association; Monique Carter, who's a public defender representative; Ariana Federico Mandrago from Mate City Can; Francisco Medrano, an SEIU representative; Sandy McBriar, Children's Institute; Beto Vasquez, UCSD Community Outreach and STEM Work; Max Dispositi, North County LGBT Center; Judge Talisha Martin, she's a juvenile justice judge; and Mark Tran from the California Endowment; and Shannon Edison from the Probation Department representative. So all of these folks will be meeting together with both Supervisor Lawson and myself. We're going to be, we have a process that's very thorough with questions, etc. We're going to be meeting with the community stakeholders for the screening panel on March 19th to give additional information. And then on the 26th, we will be conducting interviews for the applications, with the hope that on April 1st, the panel will be able to docket up to 3 applicants to be interviewed by the full Board of Supervisors for the April 6th board meeting. The process is one that's, we want to make sure that it's transparent and thorough, and that we provide the most qualified candidates to our colleagues, and then they must go before confirmation for the Superior Court judges. So if there are any questions, we'll make sure that all of this information is made public, as I mentioned. But I am happy that I get to work with Supervisor Lawson Reamer in this process. And I don't know if my colleagues have any questions regarding the process, but wanted to make sure that we were clear, as I know there's a lot of questions around that.